Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to High Vibe Mornings, the show on the internet where we talk about all things getting happy, all things spiritual, and all things manifesting. I love to help you guys move through and navigate your emotions so that you are continuously taking that next step towards your desires. So, hi, my name is Kelly Lunt. I'm an intuitive channel, medium, and law of attraction expert. And I love to do this show every Tuesday, Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. I start the show with a general channel message from Spirit, and then I move into free mini reads. Super chats, of course, do get priority. And I want to remind everyone that tonight is my free little mini manifesting workshop. Let me get you guys the link for that. It's tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. And so yeah, if you're coming live, say hello. If you're watching the replay, comment replay. So hey, what's up, Antoinette? Who gets first today? What's up, Karina? What's up, Concha? Welcome. Oh, good, Antoinette. Good. I will see you. Oh, I'll see you tonight twice, times two. You're gonna get sick of me. Um, So the workshop tonight is about expanding into that next version of yourself that gets it. So there's two ways that you manifest. It's either something that's already in your vibrational vicinity and it's something that you think can happen. And you're like, "Oh, yeah, I want an extra $1,000." Poof, it came in. Right? Someone gave you $1,000. Someone drove by and said, "Hey, that old car in your backyard, I'll give you $1,000 for that." So, like an old boss is, "Hey, I just need this project. I'll pay you $1,000 for it." Or you get an inspired idea to reach out to this old colleague, and they're like, "Girl, I'm actually swamped. Can you just do this for me? I'll pay it in my own pocket." Right? So that's a default creator, right? There's a default creator who they only ask for things and manifest things that are in their vibrational vicinity. Okay. Then there's the default co-creator, which means it's not a one-step manifestation, which means it's I'm broke and I want to know how to have more money. So it's on the journey of getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready to be getting ready. It's the personal growth journey, and it's an emotional journey. And so a lot of the vibration, a part of that journey is when you're trying to create something outside of what you were born into. Like if you're born into parents who they made 40K a year and you want to get to that 100K mark, that you have to become a deliberate co-creator for that. So it's first, you got to work on your worthiness to feel like you're even worthy of it. Then you got to open your eyes to see how people just like you with your exact background have earned that kind of money. Then you got to become the person who's willing to try new things. A lot of people get stuck there and they're not willing to try new things because they don't want to look dumb. They don't want to feel humiliated. They don't want to feel that sense of vulnerability of starting something new and looking silly because they can't do it. And so the vibration needed for that journey is the vibration of it's essentially expansion. You have to be willing to expand. Because a lot of times what happens, you have to adopt a new way of viewing the world. You have to adopt a new way of seeing yourself. You have to adopt a new way of allowing yourself to be perceived differently by others. That's expansion. So if you don't have the active vibration of expansion, you're not going to grow out of the current place that you're in. So that is the point of this mini manifesting workshop. We're going to start the first little bit by getting to the vibration of expansion so that you could be on the journey of getting ready to begin ready to begin ready to begin ready. And that's the point of manifesting, guys. Step one, you do the ask. Step two, the universe delivers. Step three, you get into the receptive mode of your desires. You receive your desire. And so if you're doing a default co-creator, just one step, you just receive it. When it comes in, you say yes. When you have to do the journey of getting ready, you have to celebrate each step. Because living in alignment to rapidly manifest, you celebrate each step as if it were the end goal, because that's what makes it rapidly manifest. You have to go, "Oh my God, I just discovered 5 ways that someone just like me without an education makes over 100K a year. That's awesome. I'm now hopeful. I see how it's hopeful. Great. What's the path for me now?" Oh, the next thing is like I have to learn how to get money and hold on to it because every time I get an extra 100, I just give it away to like friends and family. Okay, you got to be willing to expand. And in there could be fear of losing friends, fear of ostracization. Well, if I, like, they're going to be able to smell on me that I got an extra $100 if I don't share it. They're going to know it. They're going to think I'm that evil rich person that we all used to like bitch and complain about. That when I have money, I'll never be greedy. Now I'm becoming that greedy person, and people will shrink back and contract and go back to who they used to be. You got to be willing to expand. Okay, so step 3, you're either receiving the end goal or you're receiving the next step. Step 4 is when you're so good at receiving that life is the synchronistic flow. Ask, receive, ask, receive, ask, receive. Step 5 is what do you do when vibrational contrast hits? You can manifest while you still feel bad. Okay, so that's the point of the workshop. The link to the free manifesting workshop tonight is kellylunt.com/manifest with spirit. Let me read a couple comments and we'll get started. And we'll see Antoinette at the show tonight. I believe we'll see Aleka. Did I say it right this time? Oh, interesting, Antoinette. Maybe. Due to the rule, due to the laws, all right, the United States government, for any legal immigrant to get over here, they first have to follow a federal guideline allowing them access and do. Okay, so this is a show about happiness, spirituality, and manifesting. I don't know why you're bringing politics and laws into this show. I actually met a guy from Honduras the other day. He told me all about his immigration story. Simone Fletch, you're on the wrong show. Just so you know. I do free mini reads. Hey, Min made it. What's up? Yes, you said it right. Woohoo! Oh my God, Aleka. I just gotta keep practicing it. Wish I could be tied up this afternoon. I like how I read that. I'll be in the bus during that time. Wonder if I can just listen to the workshop. Min, if you're on my email list, I'll probably send out a post to my email list with the recording. Probably just the recording of the first meditation part, not the questions that people ask, you know? Because that's, I don't know. I want them to feel comfy asking personal questions on there, you know? Yeah, it's nothing, but I'll read the whole act. It's nothing. There's a whole COVID sickness here. Okay. All right. Well, let's just get to the mini read. So, Moon Fletch, this is a spiritual show. So let's see what today's spiritual message for the collective is, and then we will dive into free mini reads for people. Of course, super chats do get priority. Letting it all go, softening in your body. I'm allowing myself to vibrationally recalibrate to being a fresh blank slate. I can allow myself to be a fresh blank slate so I can calibrate closely to my inner being. My inner being is the part of me that knows my next step. That whenever the human me has a desire, my inner being, the part of me that is source energy, has it in vibrational escrow. My job as the human is to attune to my inner being that already has it and take the human level action steps to actually receive the tangible things. So I'm letting go and relaxing in my body because it is done. It is already done. I'm not going to become a statistics. That is already done. I have a juicy good love coming my way. That is already done. My job is to relax and enjoy the process and enjoy the journey. CZ Bunny, your job is to relax and enjoy, and I do like hanging out with that person. It does feel fun. Oh, the conversation is always so good. Not hyper fixated on, but do they like me? Do they like me? Is it going to last? What's this sign? This indicates they like me. This indicates they don't like me. Enjoy it and then refocus. Well, that person and I are not in connection and communication right now. Inner being, what would you have me focus on? You know everything that I desire. You'd have me take up a sewing class, huh? You'd have me take a Spanish class, huh? All right, let's do that. It's learning how to manage your time and your emotions in the meantime. I'm relaxing and letting go, sinking in, softening in my body, because it is done. There's a beautiful solution to this, and I'm tuning into it. And I'm willing to do my part. When I get an inkling of an inspired action I could take, I'm willing to take action. I'll take that action. So I'm calibrating right now to my inner being and willing to be a blank slate, vibrationally recalibrating to a set point of neutral, of content. Life is going pretty good. There's a lot of good things going fine. I've got good things happening around me. I've got some support. I've got some encouragement. Mostly things are going pretty well. There's some things that are being cleaned up, but hey, they're being cleaned up. I get to watch the process unfold as they clean up, and I get to allow my expansion. I'm willing to expand into a new state of being. I'm willing to expand into a new vibrational point. Vibrations is simply the default emotions that I emit out of me. So, of course, I'm willing to expand into a higher vibrational state. I do want more money. I do want more love because both of those and the having of them, I think I'll feel happier and enjoy life more. Happier means I have a free flow and feeling in my body, a lighter feeling in my body. So I'm right now calibrating to neutral content and just allowing my vibrations to raise. I can expand into a new state of being, and expanding into happiness is my birthright. And knowing that happiness will always be a moving target as I move through the different stages of my life. I can allow myself to expand into my next evolution of enjoying life. And this does mean I'm going to be receiving money and love. I'm expanding to allow myself to receive a little more money and expanding myself to feel a little more loved and to delight in love and to delight in spending our time together. And with that, we open it up to questions, comments from the people. What's up, everyone? How'd you guys like that one? Did Concha make it? Did I see Concha's name pop up? Yeah, it sounded like they gave a little. A little. Yeah, like your job, CZ Bunny, is to keep that focus on yourself. How do you feel around them? Do you like hanging out with them? Because hyperfixating on if they like you and whatnot, that isn't gonna like keep them there. If anything, that messes it up because there's your energy, there's their energy. And if you're focused on do they like me, do they like me, do they like me? And when they're like, oh, let me think about them. Oh, do I like them? Do I like them? You know, so they have their energy if I like them, but then they're picking up on your energy of do they like it? And they're like, wait, do I like her? Wait, why is this even coming up my head? Well, if I'm doubting if I like her, maybe I don't. So it just like messes things up. I enjoy hanging out with them. I enjoy hanging out with them. Well, it looks like I'm not going to see them this weekend. Okay, fine. I'm bummed. I'm disappointed. Oh, I feel sad. I do like the cuddles and the snuggles with them. All right, I guess I got to occupy myself in a new way, you know? So, okay. Love the general usual and CZ Bunny message Jeff pertained to me. Okay, good, good, good. CZ Bunny, definitely working through the uncomfortable feeling of what I want. Tell me more about that uncomfortable feeling of what you want, CZ Bunny. Expanding to money and love. Yes. And for answering it for you, I'd say it's I'm expanding to allow a steady paycheck in again and one where I'm happier being there. I'm expanding there, and I love knowing that as I expand into that state of bliss, it's only going to trickle into my love life and allow that to flow better. The more I expand into allowing myself to receive a beautiful, steady paycheck where I look forward to going to work, I love going to work, my coworkers are great, that's only going to help me be a vibrational match for the love of my life. I love that allowing in one thing is going to help the other come in. Ooh, Antoinette, that's so good. Do you feel that? I'm gonna have to come back to your comment, Lakesview. Well, relationship-wise seems to be going well. All right, keep going, CZ Bunny. It's as if it's almost the thought of what I fully want won't happen. Okay, so why do we do this? Tell me a little bit more. It's as if almost the thought of what I want won't fully happen. So there's a little bit then of someone outside of me can control it, correct? Like I can want it all I want, but if they don't want it, then I'm not going to get it. The boss that's going to pay you more, or that I can want a relationship and I can want a relationship with that person all I want, but if they don't want one, or if they don't want one with me, there's nothing I can do. Something like that, right? Okay. Guys, quick little personal story. I had a friend buy me an Nalgene bottle. I lost it. I finally just realized I need to buy myself a new Nalgene bottle. I bought one just like she bought me. Guess who lost it within 2 days and is now back to her silver cup? I should make an Amazon wish list. Does anyone else want to buy me an Nalgene bottle? I'm kind of tired of buying them for myself. I'm just gonna lose it. Okay, sorry, I digressed. Okay, CC Bunny. So it's, but that's the thing is like they can't withhold it from you if you want it. Because if what you desire is a genuine, good relationship that's lifelong, the person, hey, Leona made it. The person you're going to attract in also wants that everlasting, lifelong relationship as well. Sometimes there are stepping stones, okay? But that means that what's your boundary around a friend? What's your boundary as a lover? And don't do things that you only want to experience with a lover, a life mate, while you guys are still in the friend category, and be willing for the friend category to like expand, you know? Um, and if, well, you're not really telling me what your manifestation is. If it's money, right? It might be, well, my boss isn't giving me the pay raise that I want. It's up to them to give it to me or not. Not quite. You can update your KSAs, your skills, knowledge, and abilities to be in a great position that you're just more valuable and worth more money. And then, God, I'm forgetting someone. It's been so long since I've been in the corporate world. And then you put together, hey, I'd love a pay raise. Here's the value add to the company. I did a salary survey. Here's what this is paid at other companies. So I'm wondering what can we do to bring me up to fair market value? Is there anything that can be done while here? And like they either say yes or no, and that has no reflection on your, like I'm just curious. Like I did the salary survey. I noticed it's about this pay. So I'm wondering what would it take to get me from here to here at this company? Because I love working here. So I'm just wondering what would it take and is it even possible? And then they might have a no, not possible here. Like we're a small company, this is what it is. It's like, all right, I get it. I gotta decide if I want the small company home family feel, if I want the more money at the bigger company that I might have to drive farther to. You know, it's a choice you gotta make. But that, like them saying no has no reflection on your self-worth, has no reflection on you being able to get what you want. It'll just be a, okay, well, I'm sad and disappointed it didn't come from my current place of employment. Inner being, guide me to it though. I know what I like about this current place is that I feel safe and secure in my job. I like the short commute. I like this and this about it. So I want everything that I love about this place. And so surprise and delight me with stuff I'm not even thinking of asking. I definitely know I want this much more money. Because if I had this much more money, this is the key part here. If I had this much more money, I would be buying this. I would be buying that. I would be enjoying this. And you get into the vibrations of those things, and that's what helps carry you. For I want more money, I want more money, I want more money. You're in the vibration of wanting money. If you're, well, I want more money because if I made an extra 5K a year, I would use that money. 1,000 a year, I would just be adding that to saving, and that would just make me feel better. I'd feel more secure. 1,000 a year, dude, that would be my hair and nails. I want my hair and nails done. I would feel so glamorous. I would feel like I'm doing a self-care thing. I would feel so feminine. It would just be a fun way to spend an afternoon a month with a girlfriend. I want more girl time, just that girly gab time. I'd also spend another 1,000 a month or another 2,000, like get into the vibrations of the things you're spending the money on, right? Okay. So now, hi Rambo, what's up? Great metaphor. Good. I'm glad the metaphor helped. So I want an engagement and hey Leona, happiest holidays. Which holiday are you celebrating? Thanks for the super chat, Leona. Let me finish up with CZ's Bunny's question, and if you got a question, let me know, okay? Let me see what I can actually see at the time. Okay, so I want an engagement and more money. Okay, so we got to soften that energy. See, are you coming to the workshop tonight, CZ Bunny? Um, Gosh, I wish I could have you in my mastermind. But anyway, I want an engagement. We got to soften that energy. I want an engagement. I want an engagement. I want an engagement. That's going to keep you in the vibration of wanting an engagement, which means you're always going to have a guy who it's like, I could see it with them if they would just choose to propose. They have to be the ones to choose to propose. I feel powerless. If you look up that emotional guidance list, powerless is the lowest vibration you can be on. I'm ready to be a wife. If I were engaged, it would mean I'm almost going to be a wife. And I'm ready to be a wife. Because being a wife means I have an object to shine love on. I have an object to think positively about, an object to focus on, to buy gifts for. I'm looking for love-filled ways to spend my time. Leona, I got a free mini manifesting workshop. That is the link with all the info to sign up. Come hang out. And if you listen to the replay of this show in the very beginning, I explained like pretty detailed what the workshop's about. Let me scroll back up too. Oh my god, thank you for that super chat, Leona. I love super chats. Thank you, Leona. Okay, I want an engagement and more money. We were at, he has to do this. He has to want it. He has to want me. Does he even want me? I don't want to spend 5 years and he doesn't even want me. I like being in a relationship because I love waking up to someone. I love cuddling so much. And then when you wake up in the morning, it's not, does he like me? Is he gonna want me? Is he sick of me now? It's a, oh my God, that felt so good. Like last night was so fun. I loved our conversation and that dessert we ate and shared. Oh, it was so good. And oh, I do love waking up to someone here, like feeling our feet touch. Oh, this feeling's so good. I love eating breakfast with someone. He's the best person to wake up to. I love the conversation. And that, does that make sense, Susie Bunny? It all makes sense. I love being his wife and know I can my partner in crime. Leona, that yeah. I want, dude, I legit want to start getting like little med spa procedures done. I know which first one I want to get done too. Okay, CZ, all right, there's more there, CZ Bunny, but Leona, did you have a question though? You did the super chat. You can just, if you already typed it, just write yes and I'll scroll up and find it. If not, like, definitely write it down there. So it's, okay, so I think I actually, there's more I can help you with vibration right now, but the money part I already told you. If you had more money, what would you be spending it on? Get those dollar amounts for those things and then feel into the feeling of doing those things. I would get that procedure done to get this scar on my cheek gone. God, because I would just feel more beautiful. And I want to look in the mirror and, oh, CZ Bunny! Oh, thank you. You guys. Oh my God, let me bask in this really quick. How would it feel if you were doing those things? I do want to look in the mirror and see what I like more. I would just feel more beautiful and I want to feel that way. And that's okay to want that. It's okay for me to want that and like that. And I came down to experience the physical, and that's a great way to spend like my time in the physical. That's like, Concha, you actually popped in my mind. When I was looking in the mirror today, I was like, I want to get this done. And then I was like, Concha would know who to go to, or Concha would be able to advise me, or whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna stay focused on the show. Okay, so CZ Bunny, as far as the relationship goes, I like, if I were engaged, it would mean I'm about to be a wife and that I would have a husband. Focus on all the wifely things you want to do. Focus on all the relationship things. Just building that lifelong thing, watching their journey unfold, planning together. You know what? Being single is just starting to get boring. I want to go on vacations together with someone where we're both planning it, where we're both doing input. And I want a husband because if I had a husband, he would be cuddling me. He would be reaching the stuff from the top shelf for me. He would be buying me jewelry. I do like receiving jewelry as a gift. So a lot of it's about you being willing to admit what you want and feel good about admitting that, and then feel good about receiving it. Oh, my husband did buy me this necklace. My husband bought it for me. Like, you know, that will trigger hella ladies out there. And you need to like make money on your own. It's like, shut the F up. I could buy myself my own jewelry, but receiving it as a gift, just adds delight, right? Like I love receiving super chats, man. especially with a super chat and it's like after I gave a read or when it wasn't even for a read. Well, I love super chats for reads too. I love super chats, but it just makes me feel good about myself. Like, damn, I gave someone some value for them to like exchange money. Okay. I gotta support Cystic Cat. Oh, well, thank you. Man, I finally hosted dinner party last night. It was amazing. Man, that's amazing. I'm gonna make some burrito tacos next, and then I think I'm gonna do the pho again. I haven't done any for a while now. Oh, you haven't? Man, I'm a horrible host. Congratulations, you pulled it off. I can't host anything. So I don't think Leona actually had a question. I think the next one was, I saw two from Antoinette. Let's go up to the first one. Or was it, no, it wasn't Antoinette. It was Lakesview. But what you said was going to require my focus. Well, I can't find Lakeview's comment now. I'm going to go ahead and do Antoinette's. Sorry, Lakesview, I couldn't see yours. Can I get a bit of reassurance? The only real reassurance you can get is from your own inner being, Antoinette. So I'm going to remind you, inner being, show me how you view this. Inner being, I'm manifesting, feeling reassured right now. I need reassurance. I'm taking 15 minutes to feel the sensation of my body and 30 seconds to feel into the new job and love. I don't want to show my power and allow this to. Okay. Yeah, there's something in there, Antoinette. You don't need reassurance right now. I'm taking 15 minutes to feel the sensation of my body and 30 seconds to feel into the flow of the new job. Okay, there's a little bit in there of I'm doing the things I should be doing. So I therefore want my result. It's not how manifesting works. Manifesting is you get into the vibrational feeling state of it, and when it clicks, it comes in, okay? So there's just a little bit of that in there when you say that. I don't want to show my power and allow us to flow smoothly. So I'm afraid of manifesting how I used to manifest, which was by demonstrating my power. I manifested things that I truly didn't even want, so I definitely don't want to do that again. And I definitely know that manifesting by demonstrating my power doesn't work. So I feel worried that I'm not manifesting correctly. That's the feeling state, Antoinette. I feel worried that how I'm even approaching this is the wrong way. Does that make sense? That's one of the 4 common flawed belief systems that people have. I'm inherently flawed. Does that make sense, Antoinette? I definitely won't have time after Antoinette. Concha, we're going a little overtime right now anyway. I want to make sure I am not focusing. You want to make sure you're not focusing? I think that was a typo. I'm good with the reading. Thank you for sharing space. Oh, you do want a reading? Girl! Speak up sooner. Man, I really want to stick to timelines. I'll get you a quick one after Antoinette. Yeah, it does. Okay, so what did you retract? I gotta see it. Next, are you actually down for next time? Okay. Are you sure, Leona? Because I definitely want to shine appreciation for that super chat, man. That's gonna make my day. I'm gonna go text someone. Guess what? I got a super chat, and guess what? I got a second one. Woo! Okay. I feel so now that you know your feeling state, Antoinette, can you walk yourself up that emotional ladder? And let me pull open the emotional guidance list. And guys, anytime you're manifesting, it's just about where are you at on that emotional guidance list? And then how can you change your thoughts, change your feeling state to move one up the ladder in an authentic way? So I feel worried that I'm manifesting all wrong, and it's making and it makes me doubt that I'm going to get a better place. I feel extremely frustrated and worried that I'm going to end up at a place just like my last one. I just feel a little worried, and I just have some doubt in there that I've changed my vibes enough so I could actually get a better place. I guess I just feel disappointed that I don't inherently feel worthier of a better paying job. That's a little frustrating. I do feel frustrated. I do want to expect good things for me. I do want to feel into good things. It would feel good to feel good, and I do just want a life that feels better. I want a place to work where I feel softer in my body, where I go to work with a little bit of a natural smile in my face, because I want to come home to my relationship with that good feeling energy in my body. Like, oh, work was so great. I want that whole my independent life is fulfilled so that when I come into my relationship, it's just two positive people uplifting each other. I don't want to get someone who has to pull me up emotionally every day. So, yes, I do want a new job where it boosts me. It nourishes my soul. It feeds my soul. It helps me feel good. So of course I want that. So of course it's okay and natural for me to feel a little frustrated that I don't think I could get it. It's okay for me to feel a little frustrated that it just feels a little out of reach for me right now. That's what this is about for me. My manifestation feels just a little out of reach for me. It's not that point where it's like my manifestation is right here. I can like feel it coming. I'm just not letting it in. It feels frustrating to know I'm not even there. It feels frustrating. It's like it's just out of it's like I can't. It's just out of reach. I feel frustrated for all this self help and self improvement I've done, and I don't just naturally, inherently feel worthy of it coming in. Oh, Spirit. And that's where you're getting it wrong, Antoinette. It's not about, I've done all this investment, I've done all this work, I should just feel worthy of that. Each time you manifest something new, Kelly explained at the beginning of the show, that's not a default vibration. You got to become the person to get it, and that will bring up new fears. What Kelly walked CZ Bunny through. Believe it or not, you feel powerless because they have to be the one to say, will you marry me? But if you're focused on, I love him so much, he's so fun, God, we get along so well, he's so quirky, I love his geeky side and the knowledge he shares, I love the videos he introduces me to. Then when he's thinking like, oh, I want to get married, oh man, this woman just loves me and likes me, well, I like her too, let's do it. Kelly's done even more years than you on this, and everything she walks CGC Bunny to is what we're walking her through over the last couple weeks. And she was like, wow, I feel powerless. I thought, so each new manifestation can bring up new things, and that's the point of life. Life is about creating and expanding the evolution of humanity. When enough people come down who are leading life on the leading edge of creation, allowing in more money and allowing in joyful, blissful love is very much the leading edge of creation in this time that you guys were born. When enough of you do it, there'll be a tipping point where mass consciousness now believes, no, of course I expect good money. Of course I expect like an awesome, flowy, smooth, peaceful love. Why wouldn't I? Right? You guys came from 2 generations ago where in high school they had to go, all right, we're getting married. You go work, I'll stay at home and cook. And they just had to like, well, he's my husband, I got to make it work. 2 generations from now, you're like, whoa, 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 we fought for rights to get married so we don't just have to marry someone in high school. So now we have to figure out how to allow in more money and how to allow in a beautiful, harmonious, great, awesome friendship relationship. So you're on the leading edge of creation, all of you who tune into the show and it resonates with you. You're expanding. Don't get frustrated it's on a default expectation because that tipping point in mass consciousness hasn't happened yet. You guys came down to live that life of, yeah, I want to go down there and help women expand into receiving more money, whether it's from a man or from a job. I want to be part of the human experience where we're expanding in to allow in those beautiful, harmonious relationships. Yeah, I want that experience. Don't hate the experience you came down to have, and they're asking, do you got it? Whew, that was a good message. Oh, okay, Leona. Okay. All right. Thank you for that clarification. Ah, OnlyFan. I'm never going to forget that moment either. I still love that I titled the show, Is Kelly an OnlyFans model? I fucking loved that. Oh, Leona, there was also another show not too long ago where a couple guys came on there like halfway through. They're like, yeah, can I just get your OnlyFans link? And I was like, like you can get me for free, man. Like, no, I don't have an OnlyFans. Like, what? Really? You have a doppelganger? And I was like, I have a doppelganger as an OnlyFans? I was like, I called their bluff. I was like, send me that link. If I got a doppelganger, I think I'm beautiful. I want to see her. It was a pretty funny show. They never sent me the link. Thanks, Leona. I shine as a host, but I can only do 6 to 8 dinner parties and not large group. Yeah, you do shine as a host, man. Your food's good. I've had a stable job. I would think it would be easier to get in when I'm ready. I think it, right. A stable, steady job you can get, but one that lights you up and that helps build your happiness so that when you come home from work, you're bursting with energy to give to your family. That's where you're expanding. We're the Trailblazers. I received the message. Good message. I know those were great. All right, everyone. Good show. Lots of love. Don't forget, come hang out with me tonight with my free show, my free mini manifesting workshop, kellylunt.com/manifest with spirit. Would love to see you there. I know it's a great little epiphany at the end there, huh, Antoinette? Okay. Lots of love, guys. Bye.